myself. Oh no, give me that sound. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, none of Zoom. Got the scene in it.
Make sure you subscribe to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It's host the most, that's the most. JerCrispy, welcome back to another video. Oh! My mouse acting stupid. Oh crap! What the heck is this? What is this? Shoot, hold up. Yeah, if y'all see this, that I had to do some fixing over there on my screen and stuff like that. Let me just a little bit more bigger. Okay, had to fix that. I had to fix a lot of stuff with OBS, so right now I was fixing shit. That's why. But besides all that, today what I got y'all is the Warriors just sent the NBA a terrified one. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media. And it's by that nigga Mike Kuzmi, whatever that nigga name is. It's by him. You know, this the same dude who said Luka was better than freaking Kyrie and Dwayne Wade. In my opinion, still not better. Let's get it.
The Golden State Warriors just made one thing very clear. Playoff Jimmy is here, and Golden State now has a chance to make NBA history. Throughout all of time, just 2 8 seeds have made the NBA Finals. The 2023 Heat and the 1999 New York Knicks, but a 7 seed has never broken through and made the finals, let alone won an NBA championship. I would argue that this Golden State Warriors team has the best chance we have ever seen from a 7 seed, as there is no denying Jimmy Butler is one of the best playoff raisers to ever play the game. When the lights get the brightest, Jimmy plays like a true superstar, and immediately we saw that in the play-in game against the Grizzlies. In 30 regular season games with the Golden State Warriors this season, Jimmy scored 30 points or more just once. In the play-in game, he finished with 38, instantly putting the league on notice. And now Golden State has locked in a 7 seed. They have locked in a first-round matchup against the Houston Rockets, and I think we can all agree
they about to sweep him. You see how Curry saying night? Yeah, that nigga about to be done.
As well as anyone. On top of this, I think we can also agree the NBA is afraid of
Mavericks off the thing now. The Kings off the thing, and I think the Nuggets just lost tonight too. So like while I was fixing it, I think I just saw that they lost 2 on some shit. So yeah.
Come here because Jimmy has unfinished business.
Thanks.
Yes, the 2020 and 2023 Miami Heat made the finals, but Jimmy Butler has no fond memories of those runs. Saying we was alright, we didn't win nothing like we was supposed to.
Yeah, because that dude was like in general, like I say about like what, and 2023. He was like, bro, you could tell in his face, like they won it, bro, but he was not satisfied of winning that. Like he was not satisfied of winning that, bro. What the hell is wrong with my little brother, bro? He see me trying to explain some shit, he talking that shit. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? This nigga acting retarded for no fucking reason. But back what I was saying, it was like, bro, you could tell in his face he was not like, bro, he was not happy for this, bro. He was like, it's like it felt like he wanted to go on to a new team, and it really shows, like, you know how the Heat's really treated him. They ain't want him to play games. Oh, he ain't show up to practice, because I wouldn't show up to practice either, bro. They bench him a couple games, suspending him, all that, bro. And mind you, Jimmy is your go-to guy. It was your go-to guy in the beginning with. Your second lead scorer was Bam. Your third lead scorer was Robinson. Robinson. And your fourth lead scorer was Tyler the Hero. That was your only good 4 people. Now you lost Jimmy and you only got 3 niggas. And Kevin Love came late, but he came later. We talking about how
we made some cool runs, we had some fun. I think that's all we did. Jimmy is clearly on a mission to retire with a championship ring, which means we are left.
As everybody should think in their mind, say, I want to retire with a ring, at least something, bro. I want to retire with no ring or nothing like that. Is it true Joel Embiid retiring? Or that was just jokes?
One giant question here. Can Golden State pull this off and make history as the NBA's
first
title-winning 7 seed? What's up, Mike here, and I have a clip for us we need to watch. But before we do, if you do enjoy the content on this channel, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe and turn on post notifications. Only if you do like the videos. We are going to be grinding during the playoffs, and really forever. But for now, let's watch this clip.
Love games, but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably wealthy, or even teleport. WeMod is the #1 app.
WeMod. You know how it's
PC game modding, and it's completely free.
It out. Butler with the move. Green.
And yeah.
Here we see Jimmy, who already has 38 points, frees the defenders on a drive to the basket, hit Draymond with a pass, who then shovels it over to Steph for a wide open 3. We cannot understate how important this play is. Not only did it help secure a win, but when Jimmy is scoring at this level, the gravity he brings to the Warriors is game-changing. If we pause mid-Jimmy Butler drive, we find that not only was Draymond open, but so were Pajemski and Moses Moody. Jimmy's impact on this Warriors team is just tremendous. In the 30 games Jimmy played with Golden State this season after the trade, Golden State was 23-7. That would have put them on pace for around 62 or 63 wins if Jimmy had been with the team the whole year. That would have made them the 2nd seed in the Western Conference, but instead, the Warriors won just 48 games total and are now about as underseeded as you can possibly get. At the end of the day, all that matters is how you're playing to end a season. And the Rockets, to be fair, did end their season with 20 wins and 10 losses.
I ain't gonna say, Jalen Green and Thompson, they got some good ass plays. They are some amazing players for the Rockets and all that shit. Besides Dylan Brooks. Fuck Dylan Brooks. That nigga a bitch ass nigga. Anyways, anywho, bro. I heard they say when Jalen Green said he was talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on fucking Steph all night. I'm like, all right, I'm telling you, this is the guy with 4 rings and the highest 3-point of all. All right, we gonna all be talking our ass off in front of the interviewer through the text, but when they come to the court and it's time to perform, it will show. So I'm gonna just say that.
They played great down the stretch, but to pretend like Golden State doesn't have a great chance to win this series would just be a lie. In fact,
Rockets not experienced. They never went to the playoffs like this. This is probably like the often. This like in a while they actually went to the playoffs on some shit. They went to the playoffs last year.
State is actually the current betting favorite to win as a 7 seed. Jimmy is going to be the key to everything though, but we do have great reason to believe that another rise of playoff Jimmy is coming. He certainly has the confidence.
The Warriors didn't think they would be in the playoffs. You didn't know if you'd be in the playoffs. Just now that you've
that look tell it all right now. He got another boost to come with it. And if you think he tired, he got another boost to come with it. I'm telling you, this nigga is mysterious. Mysterious Jimmy. That's this nickname for me, Mysterious Jimmy. You'll never know if he tired or not, bro. I promise you.
You didn't?
I did.
You knew?
He act tired, but he ain't tired.
On the court, defenses are just getting frozen watching him. Just looking at the play-in game here, Jaren Jackson Jr., a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, lets the easiest backdoor cut possible happen when Jimmy gets the ball at the top of the key. Near the end of the first quarter, same story. Jimmy isos and everyone hard focuses him, giving Quinn in post a wide open 3. This is because of how big a threat Jimmy is to score in the playoffs. We see this on this play where Jimmy hits with a pump fake, blows by Zach Edey, and makes the N1. And then on the next possession, same thing. The help defense doesn't come. Jimmy ends up with a tip-in. It's truly a pick your poison. Help and Jimmy's gonna make the right play. Don't help and he's gonna make a shot. This tip-in also shows what makes Jimmy so dangerous, the effort he puts into the game. But guys, before we continue, I'm very excited to
nope.
He finds Draymond. There's Jimmy cutting to the basket. Easy. Then we have Jimmy passing to Draymond. Steph sets a back screen. Another Jimmy basket. basket. While this shouldn't be rare, it is extremely rare to see stars such as Steph Curry setting back screens and guys such as Jimmy cutting whenever they can instead of playing iso ball and standing 25 feet away from the basket when they don't have the ball. Golden State's entire offense can be and has been unstoppable at times because of this ball movement and teamwork. Here we see Steph get a 4-point play because he just never stops moving and Golden State never stops moving the ball. Then, to close this game out, we have Jimmy Butler catching the ball, ending up with a drive from the wing, and Memphis just has no idea what to do at this point in terms of help defense, so Jimmy gets a wide open jumper. Then on the most important possession of the game, Jimmy screened for Steph. Steph pulled off some magic and makes a 3, but also we find that Jimmy was down there in the paint lurking for a 10 offensive rebound. This kind of effort is what wins you titles.
Thanks.
And he gets it out to Morant. 5 seconds. 5-second violation. They could not inbound. Oh my goodness. Calamity.
And the Warriors as a team have high effort role players who are playing their roles to the best of their abilities. Podziemski, Moody, Draymond, Post, Buddy, Gary Payton. I am sure during the playoffs we are going to highlight one or multiple of these guys stepping up, but today really is about Jimmy and Steph because in the playoffs, star power does matter a ton. In a lot of games, having the best guy on the court is going to get you a win. And with both Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler on any given night, the Warriors have a good chance to have the best player on the court because Playoff Jimmy is not just some nickname. His ability to actually raise his game during the playoffs cannot be understated.
But I don't watch the playoffs like that because it's a win or lose sometimes with the parlays. I ain't even gonna hold you. If I was betting like that in the parlay, but it's like win or lose with them niggas, bro. Some nights, the Warriors won, they go dumb, and next night the Lakers losing. Another night, it's just like I don't know. But during playoff time, it's like I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let you win this round. We're gonna win this one, something like that. I don't even know, bro.
20. Jimmy Butler's season high was 38 points. In the second round of the 2020 playoffs against the top-seeded Milwaukee Bucks, in Game 1, Jimmy made a statement with a season-high 40 points on 13 of 20 shooting in an 11-point win where Giannis scored just 18 points. This win fueled a 5-game series victory for the Heat, and after they took down the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, Miami did fall to the Lakers in 6 games, but in the 2 games they won, Jimmy Butler had 40 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists in Game 3. And then 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists in Game 5. This is where Jimmy Butler's playoff reputation really grew, and then in 2022, that trend continued. Jimmy went from averaging 21.4 points per game in the regular season to 27.4 in the 2022 playoffs, as Miami fell in 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Celtics, a series where Jimmy did have a chance to be a legitimate hero.
Damn, bro.
But we're not gonna blame Jimmy for this series loss.
I ain't lying to you. And I'm just saying, and I'm not hating on the Celtics. I hope I just don't see the Celtics in the finals. I promise you. I don't want to see another Celtics wins. Like, low-key, I did not want the Celtics to win. I wanted low-key carrying them. But, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all them Alfred, and all the other niggas. Derek White nigga? Oh, that's what his name was? I don't know. Did I say the nigga name right? But if I were Marcus Smart, I'd be mad as hell. Mind you, you get traded again. Like I'll like ask them, can I come back? 2 year notice, like I was winning it again. Like
as the Heat were only able to have a chance to win this series because of Jimmy Butler. Against the Celtics, he averaged 25.6 points per game. The next highest scorer was Bam with 15. Then Victor.
It would be shocking to actually see in the finals, like NBA final, bro. Like actually see like the Knicks or the Pacers get to the NBA finals. Like a team that never ever went to the NBA finals but win it all. Like that shit would be low-key dope. I ain't gonna hold you.
Depot with 9.7. To say Jimmy Butler has never had a Steph Curry type of teammate on his team would be a severe understatement. And after the 2020 finals, the Heat did truly fail to get Jimmy the talent he needed to really compete for a title. Jimmy did his best though. In 2023, not only did he get revenge on the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, but more impressively, as an 8th seed against the top-seeded Bucks, Jimmy proved he's a living nightmare for Milwaukee fans as he averaged 37.6 points per game as the bottom-seeded Heat easily took down the Bucks in 5. The most points Jimmy scored in the 2023 regular season was 38. He almost averaged that for the series.
Hey, do the G League got like a finals for the G League, or like G League just like regular? You just play regular season or something like that. I feel like they should do that to make it more interesting for like niggas to watch G League and all that shit. Like, I don't know, I don't watch female basketball, but I watch some clips like on TikTok or Instagram. You know, like Angel Reed or whatever what the other chick's name. They notified, but I forget their names and all that. Like, I sit there watch a clip, and win. I'll be in the conversation. Oh yeah, she did one. She did a big one right there. I appreciate it. But would I actually sit down and watch a female game? I mean, I would. I just had to do my. I would, but it'll probably be like for a vlog or something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely insane. And now on the Golden State Warriors, Steph himself has been on a tear, averaging 27.8 points and 5.8 assists per game in the last 30 games of the regular season. In the first 40 games of the season, he averaged just 22.1 points and 6.2 assists, meaning Steph is getting hot when the games matter the most, and also meaning that Jimmy has had a massive impact on this roster, both in terms of on-court production and just pure belief. The Warriors really think that they are going to win the title, and Jimmy, playing the role of a supercharged Andre Iguodala, has been exactly what this Warriors roster has needed. Steph Curry has a real chance at ring number 5, and the last time we talked about that in our last Warriors video, a lot of comments said that ring number 5 would make Steph undoubtedly the best point guard of all time over Magic Johnson. Magic has 3 MVPs and 5.
But Magic Johnson is not better than Stephen Curry. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Jimmy Butler and freaking Stephen Curry is better than Magic Johnson. I cannot sit there and watch a Magic Johnson game, my nigga. Nigga, we know who down well who owned LA, my nigga. It's Kobe. When Kobe passed away, he gave his crown to LeBron. Here you go, LeBron. Make sure you make LA look pretty cool, good. At least get a ring. And you see how he got a ring that year? Now when LeBron passed that down, it's either going to Luka or his son. But it's probably, LeBron mindset is going to his son. So
championships to his name. I'm curious, what do you think about the best point guard debate in the comments if Steph does get ring number 5? Also, do you think the Warriors are going to go on a big run? I think the Warriors are going to take down the Rockets, if I'm being honest.
Right.
I know what you think in the comments.
Right. I think they gonna do what they do, man. They gonna smack the Rockets, bro. The Rockets kind of pretty trash. They ain't experienced the playoffs, so they about to get that ass smacked. I mean, the only nigga that really experienced a playoff on a team is but he light skinned with the waves on it. I forgot. And Dylan Brooks or something, whatever the bitch ass nigga name is. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow us on social media. It's gonna pop up on the screen. We're on the road to 300. And I'm out.